Hey everyone, welcome to episode 11 of Let's Platinum Super Time Force Ultra. Alright, so today we're going to do the rest of the holodeck puzzles, and that's it. Because they're really long, well they're not really long, but the last one is very tough. Now as you can see, you need Repeat Ski for that one, and Da Vinci for that one, and one of the other ones you also need Da Vinci. So in order to unlock them, yeah, you have to unlock those characters. Alright, for this one, run, jump up there, use his secondary attack. This is pretty hard. Collect this, use his jump a little bit, use his secondary attack, and then just before the peak of your jump, release the X button, and then create another one and keep jumping. So this took me a few tries to kind of like practice, as you can see. I just went for it, and then I thought, okay, I didn't make it in time, so I'll just try again. Jump. Got it. Jump here. Just remember to let go of the X button a little bit early before you actually reach the peak of your jump, and you'll make it. So I knew that I had got to the first platform quick enough, and then probably wasn't enough. Let's see if I get it. I think I had dropped an input there because I should have jumped. I moved to the right, but he didn't go up. Yeah, that was a fail timeout. Rewind. Go back to there. That's perfect. Now jump. Go and got it. Alright, cool. So yeah, just a little bit of practice. Use the that platform as you know, like if you get there perfectly, then you're good. You can just keep repeating it from that point. Okay, this took a while. A lot of these I probably didn't do perfect. I'm gonna be honest. Like I did it as best as I could, but even some of them when I completed, like even that, like I was holding up to the left and up to the right, and the thing was just bouncing all over the place. It was silly. Oh, that was a good shot. Yeah, I just tried to do it as well as I could. This one probably took me like a good 30 to 40 minutes to actually get to look okay and be fine. Yeah, it's these last 10. Well, maybe not all of them, but definitely there are several in these last 10 that are really tough. Oh, nah, how did that not make it? I saw that shot going and I'm like, come on, you can do it. Yeah, you want to, this stage, as well as all the others, you can basically figure out what to do the more you do it. So I practiced it like a few times, and then I was like, okay, let me try again, see if I can get a better thing. Like here, for example, I just opened up the last switch for this thing on the right. So I went up to the right, and I thought, as long as I can get that one, it'll be fine. Open that one. Did I make it in time here? Come on, orange. Yeah. Had to wait quite a bit there. Oh, dodge. And then I died. Okay, another thing to mention is a lot of these levels, not a lot of them, but a few of these levels have shards to collect. The shards are not required for 100% shards. I don't know why, but they're just not required, which I guess is good. Did I? What the hell? The orange one must not be opening up quick enough. Yeah, I think I made a big mistake there. I should have stayed on the left side and made sure that the orange one was opening up quick enough. But there's that one. That was really quick. And then luckily I got that, but I died. So I tried again. See, jump. Oh, that was a good shot, and then I got killed. See, that's the thing. Like, that's what makes this so hard. Is that like the pathing of the enemy's grenades. They're not 100% predictable. They should be in a way, because you know they kind of tend to follow a similar path, but they're very tough to avoid, especially when you're moving at normal speed. Oh god, that was such a fail. Go down. No, I don't want to go all that way down. Let's try again. Come on. Okay, good. I got that one, and then all I had to do was get the other one. So timeout all the way to the beginning. And now I've got to get up there. Judging by where I made the next cut, I probably won't get this. Okay, I died. Oh wait, maybe, no, I could actually get it sooner, it's just that I did the next one on the first go. Yeah, I think I did the next one on the first go because there's no cut. Alright, so let's see, what is it? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, this one's easy. This one's pretty easy. You just have to know how to use stash. So jump, slash, 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 grab it. Use your weapon, fire, and then you can run instantly. I should have run and jumped instantly there, and then use the weapon straight ahead, and then just push to the right. But yeah, it didn't take me too long to sort of work out exactly how to do it. Bang bang, slash, grab the glorb. Here I missed. I only hit it with one of my blasts. Like if I had hit it with both, or go for all three, I don't even know how much he does right now. But then yeah, I added the extra slash in and I got it. And then here I just had to get there a little bit quicker. Yeah, I only didn't get it the first time because I slashed. Alright, beautiful. That one's done. 44. There we go. Oh yeah, this one, it's basically the same thing as the first level. It's just more practice with Da Vinci's sort of jump ability, which, you know, it's pretty tough. I did pretty well here to get it as quick as I did, but I think I failed towards the end. There we go. Oh no, I did, wow, I did it really well. I know that definitely wasn't my first attempt, and it took me quite a few attempts, maybe 8 attempts to get it right, but yeah. Okay, this one's pretty tricky too. I fire at these two switches, and then I grab each glorb. I basically go back and forth throughout this whole stage, and I keep grabbing one by one. You could probably grab it. You could probably grab them. You could probably grab like all of one side and do all of the other side. But essentially what you'd have to do is you'd have to go, so if you're picking a side, so let's say I'm going to the right now, so if you pick the right and you go on the right side and you destroy all the switches, then in order to collect all the glorbs that you just released, you'd have to go on the left. And then same thing for the left, so you destroy all the switches on the left and then you have to go to the right, which I guess technically, yeah, that probably would be better, because it would be nice and quick to actually do that. Collect everything all at once. It would just, it would kind of make it a little bit difficult as well, because you'd have to make sure that you're timing it right. So for example here, if I get that switch right as I'm under, right as the platform goes under, then it should approximately open up for me on the other side at an appropriate time. Okay, this is pretty tough. You have to do this I did this quite a few times. Basically, I just kept jumping. You'll notice there, like as soon as I came back, wow, I missed that one. I didn't even notice that I did that. You'll notice that. Wait, why did I go all the way back? Oh, okay, I'm probably going for the other glorb. You'll notice that one of the things I did was I kept respawning on that platform that goes up, like the one that I'm on now, but on the other side. And I had to keep sort of like jumping up and to the left, and then sort of going back to the middle to try and avoid the explosion. Constantly doing that. It's not super easy to do, so just be wary of that. You'll be able to get it though, for sure. Just sort of execution again, execution-based platforming, which this game has a ton of, and only as I've got older have I started to realise that I absolutely love platforming games. Really, when I think about it, like all the games that I've played, which has been quite a few over the years, a lot of them actually do have platforming, or at the very least elements of platforming. I was so close there. I was like, come on, I know I can do this. And no, couldn't do it. I think I had to go a little bit further back. Let's see what I did. Start here, jump. If I delayed it just a second later, yeah, that was good. Yeah, I thought, okay, even though I died there, that's fine. Like, I think I put another one there just so that. I think I put another one there so that way, when I went back, there would be shields. But we'll find out if that works. Yeah, I love platformers. Something I should mention as well, I'm recording this on the 7th of October. Well, 7th of October here in Australia. The PS Plus games have just come out, and Super Meat Boy is one of them. I've never played Super Meat Boy. I know it's, I believe I've seen portions of it, and it looks like an extremely difficult platformer. Highly recommend that you get that game because I've heard nothing but good things about it. And if you know, if you're if you love platforming, then that'll be a great game for you. If you don't love platforming, it'll be a good test of your ability. Well, I shouldn't say if you don't like platforming. I should say if you know, you sometimes struggle with particular platforming in games, try that one because it's really tough. But you know, if you keep trying and you get successful at it, it's really satisfying. Okay, so we're nearly done with this. This took ridiculous. I definitely should have done this differently. If you're doing it and you're following along, I highly recommend doing this, not the way I did it. Go all to one side, go all to the other side, and then you collect everything. Just do it like that, because yeah, that was ridiculously long. That took like 6 minutes, I think. Okay, this one. This one is fairly simple. Just punch, punch, punch. Punch right, punch left, punch right, punch left. I failed this a little bit. If I had punched a second earlier, I probably would have made it. Now time out and go all the way back. And the only reason I didn't collect all the Glorbs here was because I didn't know which way they were falling. I love his special ability. This is ridiculous. It's like, it's a beam of light. Alright, so I knew I had to wait for a pizza key to get it. I got the first one, that was fine. And the other one was there, and I was like, come on. But then I knew where all of them were going to fall. That one, and that one. And then the problem was, I had it almost perfect, but I didn't open the door quick enough, and by quite a bit. So I'm like, hang on. Alright, let me go back to the beginning. And just go straight from there. But I think I failed this bit here too, yeah, failed it again. You should be able to land in that little area as you're coming down if you time your punch correctly. I personally wouldn't do the laser beam. I think I did try it and it didn't really work, but who knows, maybe I just timed it wrong. It seems like it would work. Apparently if the shard is off screen or whatever. That was so stupid. I was like, come on, I can make it. It's going to be at the last second. Okay, so that's 46. 47. Looks like I got this one on my first go as well. Yeah. I think the only reason I got this on my first go is because seems a bit quickly. Did I do this? Oh, I'm looking. Yeah. Sorry. I've just realised what that cut was. It wasn't a cut that I made, it was the cut that my capture software has to make. My capture software can only record about like 25 minutes of footage, and then it makes a cut on its own, which it still continues recording, it just puts it in a different file within the same folder. And this particular puzzle is cut in such a way that I was like, there's no way I got all 15 Glorbs within that time. So why would I make a cut there? And then I realized I was like, oh, okay, it's the cut from something next. Yeah, this is pretty simple. It's just sort of like picking which character you like. Oh, damn it. Close. Picking which character you like for which situation, and even if you die, you've got tons of timeouts, and you've also got like 15 minutes. See, like for example there, I died to that flamethrower guy, and I was like, okay, this flamethrower guy gets annoying, so I have to throw it straight away. I failed this one once. Might be a different one I'm thinking of. So yeah, just go through the motions here, destroy all the switches. This is quite tricky because you have to kind of like figure out when to destroy the switches. It's pretty much like, I did them pretty well. One, yeah, that was pretty well timed. A little bit late. 2 is very late. Only because her shot range is a lot shorter than Stash's, for example. They have like really similar abilities, but her shot range is really, really short. And here, that was very late, but I still managed to collect it, and as long as I managed to collect it, I could get back on the platform. So this for 10 seconds. Make sure to grab the time because that really helps. And it's like pretty much directly in your path, so it's fine. Part 41 to 49 didn't give me too much trouble. You know, I had to redo them a handful of times, but let me just say 50, when we get to 50, and we're almost there, that is the hardest bit of this game, I believe. Collecting the looker time trial that I did is definitely nothing compared to level 50. It is extremely difficult, but as I said, it's just a matter of practicing it. Okay, so here you have to hit the orange switch, it opens up this, hit the blue switch, time out, then go all the way back to where you were, and then that'll give you enough time to get up there. Open the blue switch later on, open that, and open this, now rewind, and then you're free to go. The way they did this is really clever. It's a nice simple thing, but it was well thought out. Got it. Perfect. This one again, you gotta time it right. I did not expect to do that. Definitely did not expect to do that, but since I knew that I saw the platform come back, I was like, okay, I'm at the end, so I'll just make it work, whatever happens. This one was okay timed, but the first one I was like, I think yeah, that was stupid. Hopefully I went back a little bit further. Yeah, there we go. Here's what I should have done. Jump, jump, take that one out, and then that was perfect. It landed perfectly on the platform. So all I had to do was jump onto the platform, wait a second, and grab it. Now they shoot the switch. Oh, okay, no, I didn't actually get the switch quick enough, so I thought, we'll go back again, go straight to the switch. In fact, it may be more worthwhile doing it like that. Jump up to the top, shoot the first switch, time out back to the to the orange gate previously. Then jump up there again, shoot the second switch, time out to the orange gate previously, jump up there a third time, and get the orange switch at the end. Okay, this took me a few tries, but I thought, I know I can get it. Like I'm like, I can, especially after that attempt, I was like, I can get it. That's a really hard one to get, actually. Yeah, alright, that was level 47. Alright, 48, what's this? It's not that long there. Oh, this is the one, yeah, this is what I was thinking of. Okay, so you need to use Melanie here, or you can use Melanie here to destroy those. Just pick the switch, or get the switch and destroy it. Grab the orb. Again, use Melanie. She's pretty much the best character for like destroying those flame things. It's a little tricky. You want to use R1 to get like a good amount of or to get a like a well-timed shot. So definitely to do that. Oh, not well-timed. Well-positioned. This is what I should say. This was. Oh, I don't know how I made that jump. I must have held X for exactly long enough to get it. Jump. Jump. Oh, this bit was crazy. Platforming. This is where I made a mistake, yeah. This is where I had to redo this one, otherwise I would have got a first go. It's really tough. You gotta shoot. Wait, do you have to shoot? Oh, okay, yeah. So I was like, alright, I know what to do. I need to shoot. Oh, I've already shot that switch, I just got to get here quick. Just missed it there. Missed it again. I think I get it this time. Just, yeah. So you might want to wait a little bit longer to shoot before you shoot that switch. And then I jumped up there. And I think I made a slight error. I shouldn't have, oh no, it was well timed actually. Well timed. I feel like it wasn't that one that I had to I definitely had to redo some of them though. Actually, yeah, using Jean Noir there is pretty good because he's, the arc of his secondary shot is aimed perfectly at that switch. Oh, actually, no, I got it, so that means I can go straight to the end. What am I doing here? I think I've just gone to that really. Go up, and we got it. Beautiful. 48. 55. Oh gosh. Here we go. This is... I like this one actually. I don't mind this one. I think I only had to do this twice, but yeah, I don't mind this one. I pressed L1 there, by the way. That wasn't a cut. It was just pressing L1. Which, yeah, it actually works a little better when you press L1. So this is basically shoot both switches as quickly as you possibly can. And then I went back to the beginning again so that I can get this shot on that one, grab that. And then it makes it a little bit harder with tons of blound bots and very little place to land. And they all fall and I'm like, oh right, yeah. It makes it actually quite interesting, that's the thing. You could take your time and try and destroy all the blound bots as you're coming down. But for me, I just kind of like, I went for it. I destroyed quite a bit of them with that shot. And then I was like, ah. I don't know how the hell did I avoid that? And I was like, nope, that's not going to be enough time, so I had to start again. Oh, not start again, but I had to go up a little bit higher. That one. So that was quick. Now the problem was actually inside without. Got it. 3 more to go. I think I take out more of the blound bots really soon. So I did the orange there on the left first. Getting past that, that thing, what would you call it? What do you call it? Gun. Just call it a gun. Or a turret, yeah, it's basically a turret. Getting past that turret is really tough, you gotta be really well timed. And then trying to figure out where to move to get the ball, just to get it. Wow, not only did I get past the turret, but I managed to shoot downwards to push me back up slightly and almost get killed by the turret a second time. Grab that one, and then it was 1 more to go and I was like, okay. The great thing is I realised that there's a platform in the middle. All I have to do is clear out the enemies. Which I missed on the way down, but that's alright. I knew where it was, so I was like, okay. Yay, 49 down. Alright, 50. Hardest puzzle, holodeck, challenge, whatever you want to call it, in the game. And the end is even harder. Okay, I'm going to really explain this one the way I did it. So, destroy the glass with Jetflip, immediately switch to Amy and keep going forward. Time out with her there, go, went under the switch, so under the shard, sorry. Grab the shard, shoot with Amy, kill those 2 guys, kill that one. This is like all perfectly intentional. Grab that Glorb. Now I die. If you can get the one at the bottom as well without dying, do it. Now I use Jeff Leopard. I just skipped all these guys, and now I use Jeff Leopard's attack to take this guy out. I somehow, the way I fell through there was very lucky, but if you do it enough times, So I got that Glorb, and then I was like, okay, what do I need to do now? I did this slightly wrong, but it's okay, it didn't matter. So kill those three guys. Yeah, if you move with the screen, you can actually kill more. Here, the best way I found to do it is shoot them a few times with Amy, time out, use Jeff Leopard, get one good shot in, and then go past, grab that Glorb. I'm skipping all the ones at the bottom, I think. You see, pretty sure I skipped all the ones at the bottom and I came back to them later. The next bit was use Amy to get to this point, fire a shot directly in front of you from here to shoot it directly up to get that shard, jump over these bullets, kill that guy, grab the Glorb. As I said, this is really tough. Now, I think I die several times with the trick that I'm trying to do next, but I eventually get it. So that's fine. Somehow that's fine. I actually managed to get that Glorb. And then I fail here. I was trying to aim to the bottom right, but for some reason it wasn't working. Should stay to the middle. To the right. I don't know why I went all this way back. And then I shot with Amy, and then she died. That was so bad. If I had not died there would have been a very good chance that I could have got it. I don't know what happened there, by the way. Like the game, that was the game that kind of like flashed or something like that. Yeah, see, it actually happened again. Kind of like caught it tape in a way. I don't know why I did that. And then I died again. I was so pissed off. But come on, I can do this. Died again. Yeah, you're gonna see me die quite a few times. It looks like I'm doing the same thing, but I know that I'm trying to get like a particular position. Oh, hey, it worked. I didn't even realize. I went all the way back to the bottom, but it worked. I shot the guy several times, or enough times for me to kill him. But then for some reason, all the way back here. I went here, fired another shot there to grab the shard to give me a chance. I got stuck there. That was. Tried to get that, yeah. So it took me a while, but then eventually I get it perfectly. It should be really soon. Shot that. Oh, somehow I managed to avoid that. Work out the third. I just decided to keep going because I was like, I'm gonna get it eventually. Okay, yeah, that was good. There we go. So pretty much I got it there. Grab that Glorb. If you can grab that one, it's well worth it. So I'd highly recommend it. Get there in time and then grab both Glorbs. So I think I get it this time. Okay, yeah. Grab that Glorb. Now that you have that, all you have to do is rewind all the way back to the beginning and just go to the bottom path. And the bottom path is much easier, or at least it's much easier because you collected that last Glorb and the Glorb, this next one that I'm about to try and collect. But what I recommend doing here is get that Glorb, go to the beginning, go through the top. Let's try to get that shot. Actually, we got it. Go through the top again, kill these enemies, and then jump down. Oh wow, that was a good shot. Clear these enemies. Here, get the Glorb. Those ones, and then what you do is collect the next Glorb in time. Oh, there's one more after it, but yeah. I would have got this a lot sooner. Shard, or get the shard. Almost die. Narrowly avoid both. Fire there. Wait for it. Grab the Glorb. Over here. Grab the shard somehow. Survive. Do I get this? That would have been epic. What an epic finish that would have been. And bang. I think I get it this time. Beautiful. Alright, that's it. Episode 50. There you go. Stage 50. All of the Glorbs. So all of the Glorbs badges and stuff like that, and decked out is for completing. And we get Rebot for getting all the Glorbs, which is really good actually. Rebot is an awesome character. Okay, in the next episode we're gonna go for super hardcore mode and finish the game, get the platinum. It's gonna be 3 episodes long, and then I'll finish it then. So I want to thank you guys for watching episode 11 of Super Time Force Ultra. Let's Platinum Super Time Force Ultra. My name is Ultima456, and I will see you next time.